Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm Dr. Ree.
And I'm Dr. Adel.
And we are the Dr. Adel Twins. So as you can see, we're in our own clothes today because we were out earlier today, but we want to know from you guys, do you prefer it when we're in our scrubs or prefer it when we're in our own clothes? Let us know below in the comments. Another day, another viral skincare product. Today we're going to be talking about the viral Korean overnight collagen mask. I have seen so many people using these on socials. People are wearing them on the plane, people are going to sleep in them, and these videos, they have millions of views, and apparently the product is always sold out on Amazon. So people are obviously intrigued by these. But the question is, are they worth your little gold coins? Do they actually work? And are they going to give you that glowy glass skin that they are promising? Let's get into it. Let's start by talking about what this Korean collagen mask is, and this is for anyone who may not have seen it. It's basically a hydrogel mask that comes in 5 separate pieces. You've got one for your forehead, one for your chin, and then 3 separate pieces which you can use for your smile lines. And the mask actually starts off as being white, and you're meant to leave it on for like 2 to 3 hours. You can actually even leave it on overnight, which is what a lot of people have been doing. But once it turns clear, that's meant to indicate that the gel-like active substance of the mask has been basically absorbed into your skin. And the 2 main brands who are doing it at the minute are Biodance and Songjun Editor. And you can buy these in a pack of 4, and they're usually around £20. It's kind of pricey, isn't it? A little bit, yeah. So that works out at like £5 a mask. I mean, is that pricey? That's kind of pricey. What I would say is, if it's actually doing what they're claiming it's meant to do, then £5 doesn't seem that bad. But just £5 for like a sheet mask, I feel like that's a bit on the expensive side. But I think what we need to talk about is how these are different to your traditional sheet mask, which may then make sense as to why it's more expensive. Yeah, I agree. So these are not your traditional sheet masks, okay? And that's for 2 main reasons. One, these are hydrogel masks. So they're made out of like a gel-like material, which is like infused with active ingredients, whereas your traditional sheet masks, they're actually more like a cotton material, which has been infused with things like serums and essences. So the texture and the material is completely different, and in terms of what they can do for your skin, also slightly different. And number 2, these collagen masks actually need to be worn for a number of hours in order to get the best results from them and to allow the ingredients to absorb into your skin. But with traditional sheet masks, you really shouldn't wear them for more than 20 minutes, and you definitely shouldn't wear them until the sheet mask dries out. And that's because the sheet mask, it actually starts to reabsorb that moisture from the skin. So it's actually doing the opposite of what you want it to do. Traditional sheet masks, those are not ones that you should be wearing overnight. It's just not a good idea. Don't do it. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I was influenced. The minute I saw these masks on social media and I saw people do the peel and the reveal of like this ultimate like glassy skin, I was like, I need to get my hands on that. And then guess what? They were just literally sold out everywhere. Like, it has been so hard for me to get my hands on them, and I literally only got them last week. For anyone who watched our Q&A session, there was a question where we were saying, what is one skincare product you would want to try? And we actually both said we wanted to try the viral collagen overnight mask. We were like so heavily influenced. I really wanted to know, like, do these actually work? I tried it last week, and honestly, I have to say I was really impressed. Yeah, and I think this is the problem with social media. Sometimes you'll see people really overhyping a product.
I agree.
It'll go completely viral. Oh, this must be amazing. So many people are talking about it. So many people are saying that it's great. Okay, let's start by talking about what this mask claims it can do. So according to Biodance, and I'm going to read this straight from their website, they have said that this is a total care solution product that improves hydration, pores, and elasticity with just one sheet mask. These are really big claims. These are some big claims that they're making. These are collagen masks, but the question is, do they actually contain collagen? Are they going to stimulate your collagen? And I think it's important that we do a little bit of a backstory. So collagen is a really important protein for our skin structure. And the best way to think about it is it's almost like scaffolding. So it really is what keeps your skin plump and firm. But the problem is, as we get into our late 20s, into our early 30s, we start losing about 1% of our collagen each year. And that's basically what leads to developing fine lines and wrinkles, our skin losing that firmness and elasticity and just becoming, you know, a little bit saggy. There are external things as well which can make your collagen break down faster. So things like UV exposure, smoking, your diet as well. What are these masks actually made out of? They are made up of 2 main ingredients. You've got your low molecular collagen and your hyaluronic acid. Now, when it comes to collagen in skincare, collagen is a very large large molecule. And when you apply skincare products containing collagen onto your skin, the collagen is actually too big to be absorbed well into the skin, and it's not going to stimulate collagen production. The collagen itself, what it will do is cause some hydration of the skin, but it's not actually going to form that collagen. If you are looking for products to help build collagen, then really you should be looking for things such as retinols or retinoids, vitamin C, or peptides. 100%. Now, obviously there's loads of skincare products on the market that are touted as being, you know, collagen creams. So let's talk about that for a second, because actually we do know that there is some evidence that if you apply hydrolyzed collagen to your skin, it may potentially be able to absorb, but the studies and the evidence is actually quite limited. So when it comes to these collagen masks, are they going to stimulate collagen in your skin? Unfortunately, no. But are they going to add hydration and as a result of that improve the elasticity of your skin? Absolutely, yeah. Okay, so let's talk about how to use the mask the right way and how you can get the most out of it so that you can have that glass skin that we are seeing so many videos of. Now, when it comes to the mask, you can probably just apply it exactly how it is, just onto like cleansed, moisturized skin. But if you want to take it to the next level of hydration, a really good hack is basically to apply a hydrating toner, a serum, or an essence onto your skin first of all, and then put the mask over the top of it. And basically what that's going to do is that occlusive mask sitting over those hydrating substances is really going to help them to absorb into your skin. So you're probably going to end up with skin which is much more hydrated than just wearing the mask by itself. Now, in terms of when to use it, like because you're meant to leave it on for quite a few hours, I actually think a good time to use it is as part of your nighttime skincare routine. So once you've done the rest of your routine, apart from a retinol, you can apply the mask over the top. But actually, according to the Biodance website, you can actually use it during the day as well if you want like a quick pick-me-up. And I think in general, leaving it on for at least 2 to 3 hours so that you can see like the maximum benefit of using the mask is probably the best way to do it. You want to be wearing the mask until it turns clear, and that usually takes around 3 to 4 hours. But if you are someone who is on a time crunch and you don't have that time, we would recommend leaving the mask on for at least 30 minutes so that you can really try to get the best effects out of it. Yeah, and I'm going to be honest, when I tried the mask out, I didn't actually leave it on overnight. I had somewhere that I wanted to be and I really wanted to try, like I was, you know how I told you that I was waiting so long to get this mask. So when I got it, I was like, I need to try this immediately. And I basically only left it on, I think, for like 2 hours. But even in those 2 hours, I feel like I definitely noticed that there was a difference. Like my skin definitely felt softer, it felt more hydrated. Actually, even if you are on a time crunch and you can only wear it for a few hours, I still actually think it's worth doing. Yeah, and you can actually just wear it for 30 minutes. That's the key. I think if you use it for any less than 30 minutes, you're probably flushing your money down the drain. And these are £5 a mask. So £5 a pop. Get your money's worth. You want to get your money's worth, so wear them for at least 30 minutes. In terms of how often you should be using them, do you need to use them every day? Should you use them once a month? Biodance, they have recommended that you should use them twice a week. I think that using them twice a week is probably the best way to get the optimal results. And the fact that you can just put them on before you go to sleep, you probably wouldn't even realize that you're doing it. I say that and I am like the most claustrophobic person when I'm sleeping, so I don't think I could sleep with them overnight. But if you are someone who can knock out and nothing wakes you up, yes, you can get away with wearing these masks. See, I'm not sure if I could do like the whole overnight mask thing because I feel like it just isn't for me. Like I can't do mouth tape. I can't even wear socks when I'm sleeping. There's something about me which just becomes like overly sensitive at a night time. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like I'm sure at some point during the night I would just rip it off my face. I'm sure there's people who use it and do that. Like they get to a point of frustration and they're just like, I can't do it. I feel like I would do it subconsciously. I feel like I wouldn't even know, and then I'd wake up in the morning and I'd be like, on your pillow. I'd be like, oh shit. Oh, and another really good hack, by the way, for this mask, or actually any hydrogel mask, is that you can just pop them into the fridge, okay? And then once you put them on, they have this really nice cooling effect. It really helps to reduce puffiness, it helps to reduce redness. So yeah, that's actually a really great hack. Almost like kind of sort of like a cryo mask, I guess. Yeah, I think that's definitely worth trying if you're somebody that gets puffy. Who would benefit from using this mask and who should avoid this mask? The dry skin girlies, it's your time to rise, okay? The damaged skin barrier girlies, this one's also for you. I think, you know, with this mask, the entire point is that it is meant to hydrate your skin, especially if you're using those hydrating serums and toners and essences underneath it. So I think the people that are really going to benefit from using this mask are people that have dry skin, a damaged skin barrier, and you're just looking for that extra bit of hydration and moisture and just that little bit of a pick-me-up. Yeah, and I think it would also be really amazing for people who are going on a long haul flight. I agree. There's been so many videos of people using it on a long haul flight, and actually I probably wouldn't have thought about that, but I think it's a really great idea.
Yeah, we know that traveling, especially on a plane, can be super dehydrating for the skin, especially if you're going on a long haul flight. This would be really great just to pop on at the beginning of the flight, wake up, super hydrated skin, amazing.
That is definitely going to be something that I'm going to be using it for. Like, it is going in my travel bag the next time we are flying, 100% for sure.
And do you know who I also think it would be really good for? I think if you are someone who has a big event and you really need your skin to be looking plump, hydrated, for your makeup to look good on top of your skin, I think that this mask would be amazing. You know, maybe for your wedding, maybe for a big event, whatever it might be. I think it's a really good pick-me-up because it's like intense hydration, isn't it?
And you know what's so funny is that, you know how you were saying like about before like a big event, like your wedding or something. I actually got these masks just before I was about to go to Wimbledon, and I really wanted to use it, and she told me no.
She said no, and the reason why is because she's never used it before, and you don't know if it's going to end up containing any sort of ingredients which your skin might become irritated to.
Yeah, or sensitive to. Like, basically, don't try a new skincare product before your wedding, okay?
Or before any big event.
Or any big event.
You don't know how you're going to react.
Definitely test it out before any big event, but it would definitely, in my opinion, be such a good option, like before any type of big event.
Who do we think this mask would not be suitable for? We've got to do a cross for this.
It's not for you.
Okay.
This group of people, it's not for you.
I think we both think the same thing about this, and we think that if you are acne prone, avoid.
Okay, so what I would say is that if you are somebody who is very acne prone, you have a lot of active acne on your skin, this might not necessarily be the best mask for you, just because of the level of occlusion that it's going to cause. And actually what you might find is that it might make your acne worse. So I would say if that is you, I would probably avoid.
Yeah.
I guess it's kind of like slugging, the same way that we would say like you shouldn't really slug when you've got very active acne. In the same way, I would probably say not to use this particular mask.
Yes, I totally agree. And I know on the Biodance website, actually, they had said any skin type can use it, but we're not.
I would be cautious with that one. And then I think the other group of people that I would say you probably need to be a little bit careful is anyone that's got really super sensitive skin. If you're somebody that is prone to irritation from a lot of skincare products and skincare ingredients, then I would use this cautiously, and maybe I would suggest like only using it for 2 hours the first time you try it out, before going for the full shebang overnight. I think the point to remember here is that the longer that any product is in contact with your skin, especially under occlusion, if it is going to irritate your skin, that is the way to do it. Place it on your skin, occlude it, and then leave it on for like as long as you want to leave it on. That is guaranteed to kind of irritate your skin if you are sensitive to a particular ingredient in the product. So short burst first, and then the long overnight is what I would say. Okay, so do we think the viral overnight collagen Korean mask is actually worth it? What do you think? I think overall it is worth it, but not for the reasons that they are saying. It's not going to minimize your pores, it's not going to reduce fine lines and wrinkles, but I think it's worth it in terms of hydration and improving the elasticity of your skin as a quick pick-me-up before a big event. If you're a dry girly, if you've got a damaged skin barrier, I think it's worth it. Would I use this mask? Honestly, yes. I think before a big event, or if you're on a flight or something like that, I definitely think it's worth having. It's quite bougie, it's quite nice, it makes you feel quite fancy. Would I say you need to run out and absolutely buy it? Probably not. It's quite expensive. It's £5 a mask. If you're someone who has the spare money to spend, yes, absolutely get it. If you're a girly on a budget, do you need it? I'd say no. Yeah, I agree. So it's not a necessity, it's a luxury, and I think if you're into skincare and you want to try something new and you're looking for something that's going to give you that little boost of hydration, then this might be it. Yeah, and I feel like it would be super fun if you're having like a sleepover. It's one of those nice things to put on. You're all like watching each other's like tan clear, you'll peel it off together, that kind of thing. So it's a really fun idea. So overall, what do we think? Is this a click? Is it not a click? DrAdelTwins approved. Okay guys, that brings us to the end of this video. Guys, we have had so much fun filming this video, and it has been a good one. It's been a fun one. And yeah, we will be back next week. We want you to let us know what you want to see. We are all about your suggestions, so please leave them in the comments. We're having a lot of fun on this YouTube journey, and we really hope that you guys are too. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and press that notification button so you do not miss our next video. You can also find me on TikTok and Instagram, so I'll see you there. Bye! See you next week. You've got
low molecular weight, I was about to say low molecular weight heparin.
Or just let's get into it. Dr. Adel, and we are the